Okay, today's date is December 17th. My name is Scott Ferry. I'm a student in the Associate of Arts program with College for America, Southern New Hampshire University. I'm conducting this interview as a part of my academic work. This recorded interview will be submitted to College for America, so my work as an interviewer can be evaluated. This recording will be used solely for this purpose. Do you have any questions?
Nope, I don't have any questions.
Do you give your consent to be interviewed and recorded? If yes, then asking, can I have your name, please?
My name is Deo Moana.
And then please repeat, I give my informed consent to participate
I give my informed consent to participate
in this interview to be recorded and used as part of the student's academic evaluation.
for this video to be used part of the student's academic evaluation.
Okay, so this is my video for active listening. So Deo, if you don't mind, starting with your story.
Yes, so I work in a very small company, and we have this marketing director, chief marketing officer, who is she means well, but sometimes she's definitely, I feel that she's kind of selfish at times. A good example is we had this meeting that we put in place after a conference where we were going to talk about the accounts that we acquired from the conference. And so I was leading the meeting. So the first 2 weeks we had the meeting, mind you, she's the one who set up the meeting. And then all of a sudden, she started canceling the meeting. We'll be ready to meet as a group during that time in order to discuss where the accounts are, what are we doing to get them ready. And we would be in other meetings and we would wait until that meeting in order to discuss the information in detail. And then she would just cancel the meeting. She would just reach out the day of the meeting, sometimes a couple of minutes or hours before the meeting, and she would just cancel it.
Really? She wouldn't even, no reasoning or nothing like that?
Yeah, it just seemed like at first it was an important meeting for her because we came out of a conference and we had a lot of leads, so she wanted to make sure that, we're focusing on those leads so we can turn them over into customers. But then all of a sudden, it just didn't seem like it was a priority for her anymore. And then she just started canceling the meeting, and it started impacting the rest of the team because the team was waiting for the meeting in order to discuss how we're going to move forward.
Did the leader, who was the leader of the team?
Well, it's interesting because the ladder is it's a pretty platform ladder, essentially. She's a chief marketing officer, so she has more power over the directors. But at the same time, the meeting was being led by the sales engineer and director of customer success, which that's my role there. So we would report out to the rest of the executive team of where we are and how things are moving. But so technically, it was her meeting that she put in place, but we were leading the meeting.
Did you guys ever, or did you go to her and ask her about, what's going on? Why do you keep canceling these meetings at the last minute? And explain the importance of them at least to you guys. It might not have been as important to her.
Yeah, I don't think I spoke to her because I was already getting ready for a transition. But I actually spoke to the CEO about it, where I was like, "Hey, I know that this particular individual might be a little bit aggressive at times at pushing stuff forward, but I just want to make sure that things are good because she's canceled the meeting at least 4 times within the last 3 weeks." So I went to the CEO, but I didn't go to her directly because I wanted to make sure that either it was just me, so I wasn't overreacting. I have a pretty good relationship with the CEO, so I felt more comfortable to go to him and just talk to him about it than going directly to the chief marketing officer.
How did he react to it? How do you feel he reacted?
Yeah, he it's funny because like the rest of the exec team, they know her personality. So when things like that happen, it's almost like they blame it on her personality. Like it's almost like, oh, you know how she is. I mean, she's a hard worker. She works very hard to push things forward, and she's done so many great stuff for the company. But sometimes she comes out to be very selfish. Like if it's something that she wants to get done, she will reach out to you. She'll put a timeline. She'll put a project plan for you to make sure that you get it done. But when it's something that's it's not her priority anymore, she tends to just kind of back away, yeah. and it doesn't rub people the right way.
Yeah, it seems as if that if it doesn't affect her as much, then it's lower on her total poll to worry about.
No, for sure, 100%.
Well, good. Well, Dale, thank you for sharing. And that's all.
Thank you, Scott.
Thanks.